I usually shoot one or two YouTube videos a week, and it's generally related to lifestyle around running my online business and the experience that I've had over the last 2.5 years. Last week I didn't for a couple of reasons. I was actually out with flu, and thankfully it's not something I get very often, but we've all been there, right? And I was still functioning, but I was doing the bare minimum just to get by. Energy levels were shot, but I was still able to get around a bit. But it was tough going. But it's really really interesting the experience that I had, and again, I find that so many parts of my life now relate to freedom and relate to choices. And whereas last week I really just did what I had to do to get by, I still managed to put in a couple of hours work a day. I usually work 3, 4 hours. I was able to scale that back to like 1 hour a day, sometimes 2 hours a day. I did have some coaching calls with members that I coach how to learn online marketing skills. So I did still manage to get on those. You can hear my voice is still a little bit scratchy. And I managed just to keep my business running, still was generating money and revenue, which I've learned how to do 7 days a week. And again, it was just another experience of the advantages of running an online market. And I'm thinking back to when I worked in the corporate world. If I had been working in the corporate world last week, I would have had to go to a doctor. I would have been sitting in a waiting office to get checked up by a doctor, to get a sick note, to be able to report to my boss that I can't come to work, and here's my proof that I'm sick. And it's quite extraordinary not to have to do those things anymore. It's not something I've experienced in the last 2.5 years. Thankfully, I haven't been sick, and I'm very grateful for that. But last week just really showed me yet again of just the options and the freedom this gives you. And another really interesting thing happened last week. I network with a lot of people in the online space, and I jump on calls regularly with what I call accountability partners. We're at the same level of high-end marketing, and we jump on calls every 1 or 2 weeks, and we brainstorm, we network, we learn from each other, we grow together. It's really really cool. And we've been saying for the last couple of months, wouldn't it be so cool to have a meetup, to actually meet up in person? And it's something we haven't done. I started learning this during COVID, during lockdown, and the opportunity just wasn't there. And just last week, based on just some chit chat we were having in our WhatsApp group, we decided, you know what, let's commit to meeting up in the summer in person for the first time ever. And it was quite extraordinary because, I mean, I think there were 6 of us in total, everywhere from America to Europe to South America to Australia, the UK. Literally within an afternoon, we had the whole trip planned. We're meeting up in Portugal, and one of the 6 of us actually owns a guest house there as another business that they run in addition to their online business. And we're all going to get together and stay in their guest house and just hang out for 3 or 4 days. We literally on a dime locked in the dates and made the decision to do that. And it was another eye opener for me because previously I would have had to go back to my company. I would have had to fill in paperwork to submit to get vacation leave. I would have had to wait maybe 1 or 2 weeks to get an answer on it. It would have taken way longer. And because all 6 of us are running our own individual online businesses, we didn't need to ask permission from anyone. We are the bosses of our company. And the fact that we can run our business anywhere in the world once we have our laptops and the internet connection, it means that's the reality of the type of freedom and the lifestyle it can give you. And I just thought it was quite extraordinary that in the space of 3 hours on a WhatsApp chat, that all 6 of us committed to it, locked it in, and we've already booked flights. That is absolutely extraordinary. And again, that's the realities of what running an online business is. And listen, you're watching this video for a reason. You're hopefully you've subscribed to my YouTube channel and you receive all this information. And that's what I try and do here, is just to try and show you the realities of what running an online business can bring you. So there's a reason you're watching this, and there's a very good possibility that you want to make some kind of change in your life. And I still have not figured out any change that you want to make. You can make it by becoming an online marketer. I still haven't figured out an exception to that. It can deliver everything: time freedom, financial freedom, geographical freedom, freedom to work from home, freedom to work 3 or 4 hours a day, freedom to do the things you love to do 7 days a week. You see me normally making videos when I'm out and about. I do that because one of my favorite things is getting out for a nice long walk, hitting the gym, going for a sauna. I get to do that 7 days a week. Never in my life was I able to do that before. Maybe one, maybe two days at the weekend. That was it. That's the reality. So, again, there's a reason you're watching this. And if you feel maybe a little bit stuck in your life, if you feel you want to have more of something, whatever that more is, if you commit to learning about online marketing, and I'm the guy to learn it from. Let's say I coach, I have brought hundreds of people into this space and they're making massive changes in their life. So you're missing the bus here, literally. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. My videos, I say it exactly how it is. It's not like you're going to watch a few videos and then you're going to go out and start marketing. You're going to make 10 grand a month in your first month. Not going to happen. And anyone that promises to do that, run away very, very quickly. It's going to take commitment. It's going to take work. But the great news is you can do it alongside what you're doing now. If you're working a full-time job, you can still learn how to market online. All you need is 1 to 2 hours a day, 4 or 5 times a week. Training is simple. It's not complicated setting up an online business anymore. I was 52 when I started, 55 now. I had no tech skills. I had no background in marketing. Didn't know what the hell I was getting into. And I built up an amazing business 2.5 years in. In my first year, my first 6 months, I replaced my corporate salary. If I can do it, you can. There's nothing special about me. So maybe you're watching this today. There's a reason why you're watching this today. Maybe today is the day that you really want to take action on this and just see for yourself. So here's what I'm going to suggest you do. If you have not yet watched some free workshop videos that I'm going to be sharing with you, in the description below on this YouTube video, you'll see a link. It's going to say learn more, and right below that, grab that link, bring it over to Google search, drop it in there. It'll give you access to 4 workshop videos. They're totally free, and it'll tell you how this is going to work, how you can leverage the internet and switch from being a consumer online. We've all ordered on Amazon many times over, right? You can switch from spending online to actually making money online. It's quite extraordinary. You don't need a ton of money or products or services to get started. You don't, give this, just come into this with a fresh mind. You'll be blown away at what you learn. That I know. And you're going to come away learning a thing or two. Have a look at those workshop videos. You will then know if this is something that you want to pursue or not. If it's not, that's fine. I absolutely wish you all the very best either way. But I think after watching the workshops, it's going to give you such a clear idea of the fundamentals of how this works. And listen, if this is the right fit for you, you're going to know that you want to move forward with it. And yes, it does introduce you to a paid training program. As with any education, you need to see the value in investing in yourself. But I'm giving you all this value, all this content. I enjoy doing it. I believe in it because it's changed my life and I've seen it change so many others. And I wanted to help you as well. So have a look through those videos and decide from there if this is going to be something you want to do. So as always, thank you so much for watching. A couple of things if I can ask you, please like this video. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe below. Share it with your family or friends if you feel they will get value from it as well. And once again, in the description below, you'll see the words learn more. Right underneath that, you're going to see a link to the free workshop videos. Grab those, bring them over to Google search, have a look through the workshops, and see what you think from there. Reach out anytime. As always, thank you so much for watching. Take care.